Hey everybody, I'm here with Brian Fitzsimmons at the Digital Engagement Forum here in New York City, and we're going to talk about how Barstool Sports has new technologies and what's new in today with society. Hi Brian, how are you?
Hi, thank you so much for having me today.
Oh my gosh, of course, thanks for coming. So we'd like to talk to you about new content you're creating within Barstool. What's fun ideas, what comes up, what's been on your mind, tell us all.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting time at Barstool in the sense that we're continuing to come up with new content formats that'll engage our user base, right? So I would say that when you take a look at Barstool content, it's kind of a two sides of the coin approach where on one end of the spectrum, you have our polished and edited original programming. On the other side, Barstool Sports has kind of become a reality show in its own right from an unscripted content standpoint. When you have 100 content creators under one roof and the cameras are always on, you're always going to see the drama and the interesting discussions that go on and the things that ensue because of those things. What we're really excited about these days is the new content forms that have come from inner office challenges. So a couple weeks ago, one of our content creators, Jersey Jerry, came up with this challenge for himself that he was going to go in a golf simulator in our office and he was going to try to hit a hole-in-one, and he wouldn't stop live streaming until he got one. He ended up streaming for 37 hours, 11 minutes and 2 seconds. 2,600 swings later and trending nationally on Twitter. You know, it became a moment for us. That's something that outrageous ensued in our office, and those new content formats is something it's new, it's very Barstool, it's core to what our DNA is, and it's something that the fans have really loved. So I'm looking forward to doing more content challenges like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's so cool that it took 37 hours, is that
37 hours, yeah, way too
That's
long.
wild. That is so wild. So within Barstool, what are new ideas that are present that are working great for Twitter, TikTok, X, the whole thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, at Barstool, we're very maniacal about how we look at data and how we present our products no matter what platform they're on. Having content produced and then putting it out for the audience to see is not a set it and forget it strategy. It's hard to templatize it. So we look at data and we ensure that we're always putting our users first and tailoring the experience no matter what platform it's on, so that if someone is engaging with our content on TikTok or Twitter or Facebook or what have you, they're getting the best of us, and it creates an effective top of funnel where hopefully we lure them further down the funnel and they engage with more of our content.
Absolutely. So with that, with new technologies, what's for the future for Barstool? What's coming, what's preparing, what's in the works, everything?
Yeah, one of the interesting things that we talked about on the panel earlier this morning was how Barstool Sports in its own right is so different from a lot of our competitors in the digital landscape, and every single person that I shared the panel with, all of their companies are very different. But the one similarity that we have is, I think the challenge remains for everyone, no matter what company you are, is how can you better innovate for garnering attention? That is the currency in today's digital media landscape. If you can command attention, it'll eventually lead to conversion. And that's something that we work tirelessly at. So I think in terms of thinking about what's next, I'm solely focused on figuring out how do we take the scaled brands that we've built and properly layer around them to further expand our top of funnel, generate eyeballs, engage them, and lead to conversion.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Of course, thank you
and
for having me.
of course, find any more videos from this event at sportsvideo.org.